Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Life is Strange. When we left off
Getting
last
lost in
time,
all this shit.
horrible things in the Alterniverse. Chloe died. She asked us to help her kill herself and I couldn't really see saying no. So we did. It was very sad. And now we are back in the regular world. So it's a little disorienting to have that whole kind of side excursion. Like, how is that going to figure into everything else? And it was so depressing, the outcome. We'll see what happens. So let's look around Chloe's room.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts.
The Prescotts, Pan Estates, heaven or hell. The name Prescott may not mean much to you or to those outside the edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay, a quaint town seemingly stuck in time. Once home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry, the town has seen much better paydays, despite the local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming teams, the Bigfoots and the Otters. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates, to be built into the deep forest near Blackwell Academy. Local Native American groups have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal lands and natural resources. Alright, what else we got in here, Chloe?
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girl's Guide to Guns.
I feel like we're missing a major clue.
Keep digging, Chloe.
We'll look at the board in just a moment.
I still feel sketchy about giving Chloe the gun back.
Yeah, especially since she's just keeping it on her dresser counter. I mean, come on, Chloe, you gotta treat it with a little more respect than that.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe. This butterfly photo seems like 1,000,000 years ago. How much time have I altered since? I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
It's really not. Although there's no more messing with it now. She burnt the picture, so that's that.
Max, we are this close to finding Rachel.
Chloe, you're on fire.
Yes, Chloe Price was here. I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her. Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information. Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Alright, let's go check out the board.
The Tabanga is perhaps Arcadia Bay's oldest original totem.
So, everything we have thus far. Oh, there's Rachel and Frank. Kate.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1, decipher Frank's logbook. 2, get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3, beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
We're not using the gun
Keep
on
it in your
anybody.
pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind.
No.
Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that.
Exactly.
Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Nope.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up.
Alright.
I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Settle it down, Chloe.
Please. I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
I really want this whole to another universe. I'm feeling like it's gonna end up being significant.
Oh no, that poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Why doesn't anyone in the Price family take care of that? Like, work together, guys. Shoo the bird out. I could swear I already let that bird escape.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
Fair enough. Let's swing by the bathroom, though. It is crazy dark. There we go. Get out of here.
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back with me.
I don't think you can really say the alternate Chloe isn't a real Chloe.
Last time I wanted to splash some water on my face. My whole life changed.
No selfies, Max? Alright. Turn that back off. Get out the window, you. Come on.
Fly, be free.
There you go. Now, since you continue to be such a problem, stay out there. Alright. Let's amble through the house. I kind of want to go straight to the garage because I'm very curious, but we'll take our time, see if there's anything else to look at. What, Warren? Okay. Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that I'm out of the loop now. She sounds hot, so I get why. Chloe actually texted you? Why? I sure didn't have her number. Now I get why you didn't want to go ape with me. You should go with Chloe. She looks cool enough for you. I have a lot of cool friends like you. Yes, you do. Just my luck. And mine. I have to jet. Talk to you later. I hope so. Is he going to have some weird jealousy with Chloe now? Guys, it's possible to be friends with more than one person at a time.
The most expensive restaurant in town? David knows how to get on Joyce's good side.
Ooh, 6-course couples dinner with endless wine. Holy crap, $240 before tax. And then look at $260 meal. I've never eaten anything that fancy and expensive myself. To me, a meal that's like $25 a person is getting kind of up there. That is quite the meal. All right, what else we got?
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here? Looks like they're back on the road to Paris. Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
I accept your offer of dinner and a movie. Maybe Chloe would like to come along. I'll call you later. Joyce. I'd kind of like for them to be able to be a family as well.
Did I actually cause that clock to stop?
Alright, what do we got in the news now?
To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Eco-apocalypse now? While Arcadia Bay was until now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast, the town that time forgot is, since the beginning of this week, in the literal eye of an environmental storm. Starting with a freak snowfall, an unprecedented eclipse, dying birds, and now a half-dozen beached whales, Arcadia Bay's strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these eco-phenomena is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered any actual theory or even reason for this atmospheric havoc. Dun dun dun. Alright, what else we got going on here? No going outside? Oh. Well, we sure can.
David even made sure to bag up the dead birds.
What is this?
William never finished painting that wall.
Oh. I don't really like the David versus William thing. It's not... I don't know, I feel it's not really fair to compare them. It's just circumstance. It's just how it worked out. It's not who would be better for Chloe, who would be better for Joyce. I don't know. Because obviously, her real dad would always be better for her. You know, he was a great guy. He's her dad. He loved her. But I don't think that entirely discounts David. I mean, he's stepping up into the situation that they're in. I think he's trying. So he can never really compare to William. He'll always be behind. But I don't think that means that he's a bad guy in some way, you know. He's doing his best. Alright, let's go there. Oh. Hey.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Well, maybe, but there's also David right there, so that's a little awkward. Only so much snooping we can do without him figuring it out.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
His official man cave. Okay, so he wants me out. Well, I mean, he keeps a close eye on everything, so I imagine he may well want to go to the party.
So, no girls allowed.
Alright, so I don't think I can do too much snooping with him there. I'm going to probably have to talk to him and find some way to get him out. Now, this is interesting.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey, David, what you hiding?
We don't have the first clue.
For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a key. What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Dear Mr. Madsen, thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. Best, S. Prescott. Yeah, that's a really good question. So Nathan's obviously a bad guy, although part of what makes him a bad guy is that he has an untreated mental condition. And David, I think honestly, does care about the students. So does he even care about Nathan? Is he trying to help Nathan? Since there's something obviously wrong with Nathan that his parents are trying to pretend isn't there? I mean, I feel like the game's kind of setting it up to be ominous, like, uh-oh, David may be in on something terrible with Nathan, dun dun dun. But then it might be trying to trick us, and David might be trying to do right by Nathan, trying to help him be a better person? I don't know. Don't know yet.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too.
Oh, there's the keys.
The keys to the kingdom. Or at least David's locker.
Okay, before we snatch those, I don't have an option to talk to him? I would very much like to talk to him.
Should I have signed the petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
Despite our rather heated discussion about the successful petition to block a campus surveillance system, I'm still interested in your feedback on other methods of improving Blackwell security. We must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students. Best, Principal Wells.
David really did protect Chloe. I'm glad I stuck up for him.
From David Madsen to Officer Barry. Howdy, Andy. Just wanted to let you know that Chloe was actually with me the other night and not at Blackwell. I almost wish she had been because I caught her with more weed, so I had to put the fear of God and country into her, not to mention the threat of kicking her ass out of the house. These kids are so goddamn entitled, as you know. Just wanted to let you know so Chloe's mother doesn't think her daughter was breaking into her old alma mater. Chloe's allergic to school now. Thanks, and let's get together for a Two Wheels breakfast. My treat, Dave. I think he really is trying with Chloe.
Surveillance cameras
He's
at
doing his
Penn
best.
Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts, too.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, Max. I do appreciate you standing up for me.
Yeah. Alright, we can't talk to him, so let's just grab the keys.
Excuse me, Max. Do not touch one goddamn thing.
I just
Come
need to
on,
snag him and
Max.
rewind.
Find a way to get David out of his cave.
Alright. Something out here.
I give up William, but defend David? Would Chloe hate me if she knew?
At this point, probably yes. But it remains to be seen whether it's ultimately a justifiable decision. Alright, what can we do? Well, I guess sit for a minute and think about things.
Somehow I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened.
Which is
The more I use my
interesting.
power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens. Now Max Caulfield exists in 2 or maybe 3 different realities. How can I have a destiny?
Because in the other reality...
These alternate lives exist? I hate the thought of William and Joyce finding Chloe like that. Thinking about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
Well, if there's alternate realities, it's like there's nothing you can really do about it. Just accept that it's the case and do what you can with your own. But it was kind of interesting when we went to the alternate universe that things were obviously different for her. She'd behaved differently during the past however many years. She wrote Chloe letters and stuff. She was friends with Victoria and Nathan. But even though that's what happened, like our Max, when she went into the other reality, it wasn't like the other memories just kind of synced with her or something. It was like who she was before jumping in at that point was kind of an unknown. And she was just learning about it through her journal or interactions with other people. So that was kind of interesting. It would have been nice to have a little more insight into why things ended up differently. Why alternate Max was in the Vortex Club, was friends with people she's normally not. Okay, how do we make a diversion?
Yep, locked from the other side.
Okay, so that's not going to matter. Is he going to care about what's on TV?
Those poor whales are like
All right.
beached angels.
Beached angels, yep.
What is
we
going
heard that.
on here?
Not to trivialize beached whales, but that's not our prerogative at the moment.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
It's not anything new. Something with the note?
Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
Do I need to ask Chloe for advice? Head outside again? None of this seems that pressing. Alright, let's go back into his man cave. Head up towards the front. Anything we can mess with in here? Ah! There we go.
This fuse box looks like a perfect David distraction. I can't let David see me while I snag his keys. Enter the ninja.
Son of a bitch! I just fixed that fuse box.
Alright, let's get out of here so he doesn't see that I'm the one who messed with it. Then circle back round.
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
Hey!
This will work better if David doesn't actually see me.
Yeah. Alright, try it. Snag him and go.
Gotcha.
Hey!
Don't worry, David. I'm not doing anything suspicious.
I am the key master.
Alright, what's hiding in here?
Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Oh, yes.
Kate Marsh, she knows something. Is he doing his own investigation of Rachel Amber's disappearance? Wow. Oh. Wait, so he took pictures that day instead of interfering and trying to come to Warren's defense? What does that say? Something about pay. Oh, that's just graffiti on the wall behind Max. Alright, that's very interesting.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
We're just gonna hang on to his keys. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Anything I can do for you, Max?
I was just waiting for Chloe to get out of the bathroom so we can go.
I owe you one. So I'll pretend what you just said is true, Missy.
Excuse me, that's Miss Caulfield.
Don't be so hostile.
Yes, sir. You and Chloe still better be careful where you wander. There are a lot of dark places in Arcadia Bay.
What do you mean by dark places?
I can't tell you everything that's going on at Blackwell. And you've seen too much already, so please stay out of this, Max.
What do you
Too
know,
late.
David?
I already know way too much. Like the fact that you might be working for Sean Prescott.
What? Who told you that? Nathan Prescott? That little shit-ass is lucky he only got suspended.
I don't think luck had anything to do with it. I could have been suspended too.
I didn't have all the evidence at the time. I am sorry, Max. So, are you going to tell me why you think I'm working for Sean Prescott?
Yeah.
I saw documents that you were hired to do surveillance and security at Pan Estates.
God damn. You are a good detective. But I didn't get hired. I gave Sean Prescott an estimate. For my own reasons. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate Marsh.
See, this is interesting. When he's saying, you are a good detective, he's not sounding pissed off about it, like someone who's suspicious and, uh-oh, she's on to me. He's sounding more, a little bit surprised and admiring, like, oh, hey, that's a good job. And I think he probably really does care about what happened to Kate Marsh. Even though his hounding her contributed to the whole bullying and tunnel of depression thing with her, I don't think he meant for it to. I think he's trying to get to the bottom of something. Okay. And I don't want to be... Like, Max doesn't like him, obviously. She's really prickly when she's talking to him, but I don't want to do that. I think this is a guy who could be a powerful ally if we give him more of a shot. So I guess we'll go with which of these is going to be less aggressive? Nobody helped Kate. Nobody really did, but that sounds accusatory. Nobody helped her. I tried to help Kate. I did, but is that going to be like a, well, I tried to help Kate, or is it more like a, I tried to help Kate? Let's see.
I tried to help Kate.
You did, Max. You saved her life like a hero while I left the goddamn dorm roof wide open. I knew Kate was feeling desperate. You even made it to the roof before me or anybody.
I knew Kate was desperate too. So did Mr. Jefferson.
That guy is an elitist prick. I'm
Yeah,
off
I can
duty,
see that.
So I can say it at home behind his back. Like when Chloe calls me step douche. These artists live in a fantasy world.
No, I think he probably is like that. He does come across as just kind of sketchy and condescending. So let's investigate a little more. You know, I kind of have a bad gut feeling about Mr. Jefferson. What do you know about him, David?
Why do you say that?
These art farts are all about themselves. When I was in the service, I hated the photographers who try to pose me in their anti-war bullshit.
Well, Blackwell Academy is a school for artists, so maybe this isn't the best place for you.
I have a family here, Max, and I think Blackwell is the best place for me. Since only I know what's happening.
Confide
Of course,
in me.
thanks
Tell
to
me.
Mrs. Grant and her hippie anti-surveillance petition, I hope everybody feels safer. Like Rachel Amber and Kate Marsh. Although, you're like a walking surveillance system. I appreciate you standing up for me, but I have to be a hard ass and tell you and Chloe to stay the hell out of this.
Why, though?
Things are just gonna get more ugly.
Chloe and I can take care of ourselves.
Now, excuse me, Max. I have to get back to my camera. See? I'm an artist, too.
David, I really think the more I talk to you, that we are on the same side.
Hey, Max.
And we could
I
work
do
together
appreciate
and
you
accomplish
standing up
so
for
much
me.
more.
David will
Than we
not
are with you
leave
trying to
if I
keep us
ask
out of
him
it.
nicely, so
Sorry, Max. I can't talk and work.
We're on the same side, David. I think we are. And you know me and Chloe aren't going to stay. I hate that when people are like, stay out of it for your own good. I can't explain. I'm not going to listen then. If you're not going to give me any kind of explanation, just stay out of it because of some vague sort of cryptic fear. No, that's not going to do it. Give me something solid to go on. Give me a reason, a legitimate reason to stay out of it. It's frustrating that he's doing that. If he'd let us in, he could trust us. We could share the information we have. We'd make so much more progress.
Yo, Chloe!
Instead of
Are you ready
being
yet?
suspicious of him all the
I
time.
have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. It's Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus there's some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted. But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing.
Don't get upset about that, Chloe. Come with me. We can all be friends.
This is definitely Kate's floor.
Okay,
The
good.
hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks for the apology. That's
Thanks,
good.
Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh, yes. I'm on it.
All right, in we go. Hey there, Kate.
Max,
Kate.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Don't feel
Kate,
ridiculous.
listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
Yeah.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me.
Oh.
I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while, but I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Jefferson.
Even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that she's doing much better now. Probably a big part of it is just being in the hospital and out of the situation. You know, as it was, living there on the Blackwell campus, like there was no escape for her from the torment. Everywhere she went, there was nowhere to just step out of it and take a breath, gain some perspective. So, this is probably the best thing for it. Let's look at all this stuff.
Oh, I love Kate's happy rainbow flock. Good to see that Kate is still working on her book report.
So is she gonna, after all this, just head right back to school? Hopefully everyone is better with her now. Hope
That
they
is
learned a
so
lesson.
sweet. Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
Would she have wanted him to? In our hearts and thoughts, we love you, Kate.
Victoria Chase might be queen bitch, but she's not evil.
Kate, I know you hate me, and you should, but I really want to see your smile again. Please let me know if you need anything. Ooh, something to talk about.
Principal Wells knows how to step it up when he wants to.
Dear Kate, I just want to express my deepest wish for a speedy recovery and that Blackwell Academy is united in prayers for your return. The students and faculty have organized a rally in your honor, and I've never seen such outpouring of academic and community support for any student in our history. I know my words may mean little given your circumstances, but it's important you know that we do care. If you need any assistance at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Sincerely, Principal Ray Wells.
Thank you, sisters. You really saved Kate.
Don't leave yet. Alright, let's look at these balloons.
I don't think get well is quite apropos.
No? What other balloon would she be given?
If this gets Kate through the night, so be it.
Her faith is important to her.
Those are nice flowers. And from Taylor? Wow, props to her. That is so good to know that Kate is drawing again.
Alright, let's talk to her a little more.
Kate, it is so good to hang out with you again.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
Alright, let's start with yourself.
I always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
That was so not cool. We need to plan, like, a tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
What about Chloe?
No boys allowed.
You are funny, Max. And right.
Okay, so Victoria.
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be, not nice.
That's one way to say
But
it.
I do believe in forgiveness and redemption. I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
Me too. I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
Insecure.
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Victoria doesn't look like she has much to be insecure about.
We don't know her family
If
life,
anybody
though.
could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No. I think it will take more than that, Max.
All right, what about Nathan?
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did,
Yes,
and we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
absolutely.
Well, I did get his ass suspended, so that might be a start.
You did? Oh, right on, Max. I love how fearless you are. So what is going on with him now?
Both of these are pretty important. Let's actually go with the family, because we did learn some disturbing things there.
I think his family is totally protecting him. Or worse.
I never say this about people, but Max, there's something evil about the Prescotts. They have something to do with death.
We're going to stop him. I just have to find Nathan's room number, get inside, and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number, and I'll text it to you, okay?
All right.
Of course, Kate. I can't do this without you.
Now it's time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
Absolutely. All right, anything else to
Thanks
say?
again for visiting me, Max.
Nope, all done there. Well, let's take a seat for a moment, though. Any observations, Maxie?
It's amazing to just sit here quiet with Kate again. I don't think I'll ever know how much destiny I'm changing. But whoever said we only have a single fate? Time travel is such a mindfuck.
All right, shall we get up? Let's get up. And time to head out.
Well, how is she?
A lot better.
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
I'm glad we came to see her.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott.
Yeah.
That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We're going to go get some information out of Nathan Prescott.